Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, ladies and gents. Episode 70, Big 70, fam. You're tuning into the Rib Pod. Let's go. What's really good, fam?
Let's go 70.
Wow.
Crazy,
we're going to hit the... Yo, for all the Spanish folk out there, I like that. All the bilingual folk. Love it. So, yo, fam, let's go. Rib Pod in the house.
One word. Hit him with it.
Wow, one word. Yo, this guy looks like Oprah. He was just like 70. Unbelievable, fam. Rib Pod in the house, episode 70. We're ready to do it.
Let's get it, cuz. Let's get it, man.
Big Dog Victorious. You know your boy Javier. It's back for another week, fam. New year. You know?
Wow, 2023.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Eat vegetables, kids.
We're grinding. You know, we've been to the gym, fam.
That's it.
Set our, our new resolutions for the year. Set our new goals. Out there doing it.
Trying to strengthen this knee. You know, it's like,
wow,
got to get my quads better, you know? So
love it. Yo, wow. So episode 70, we're recording on a Wednesday night, January 4th. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Big Dog Victorious, boy Javier. Much going on.
Lots.
Hey.
So
man,
much.
fam, break the people off, please. Break the people off. We just went a little bit before we went hot. We went through. Come on, what do we got going on?
Yeah, man, in the soccer streets, just too much drama. I can't even, World Cup's passed and we're still talking about the U.S. team, but wild to think that, the coach, it's like, yo, who's blackmailing this guy? And then come to find out, it's like, what? This guy got done in by his own boy? Ops, fam. What did you think? Sad.
Unbelievable. Wicked sad, dude. Wicked sad.
Like,
yeah, no, it's weird.
Sad,
the whole thing is like reeks of U10, reeks of U8, reeks of just travel team, like just nonsense.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through that. Obviously, big news in the NFL with the the cardiac arrest there on the field between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills Monday Night Football. So much in the air still, but yeah, we're hopefully T's and P's, right? Thoughts and prayers, fam.
That's it.
Of course,
man.
our best wishes. I think what's his name, fam? Like Hart? What is it? I don't know offhand, to be honest, but much respect in our thoughts, and we'll go through all of it. Got some NBA talk. Celts coming back down to earth a little bit. Gonna go through wrestling.
They got walloped.
They got waxed. Celts coming back down to earth a little bit, so we'll go through that. But yeah, we're gonna go through it all, fam. Same thing that we usually do. Last couple of episodes, been getting a lot of love. Threw a little content out there with like that wrestling snake thing out there that got a little love out there today. So yeah, we're staying out there. We're trying.
Unbelievable. So Santana or something like that. I wasn't watching wrestling at that time, but either way.
Yeah. So we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And then first and foremost, fam, going to jump into Patriots. I mean, just 8-8. Still a lot of things on the line. Like I said, with I'm gonna get this player. Come on, I gotta put respect on his name. Still a lot of things going on.
Damar Hamlin.
There we go, fam. Appreciate it. Just let that. Should have had that right off the bat. But
yeah,
Damar Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills obviously went down. Everyone saw it by now or heard of it. I mean, it just went around the world, really. But big thing was a lot of people came together, contributed to his GoFundMe page that he had up there. Guy does some big community work out there. Young guy too. I think his second year in the league from Pittsburgh. But a
lot of like past people talking just. Right, I had nothing but good things to say about him. But yeah, man, sad. That's a true tragic situation, man.
Yep, sad situation. Like I said, we're sending our best, sending the positive vibes that from the Rib Pod as much as we can. But
for sure,
yeah, just it stinks, but it's like next man up, right? So we're gonna talk about the Pats. We're gonna talk about the possible playoff preview. We're playing the Buffalo Bills, right?
Well, I think that was another thing too. I mean. We're playing the Bills and how they gonna, and I have no doubt that these guys are gonna like answer the call. So I don't know, man. I don't know if that's looking good for the Patriots. Just in terms of I don't know. I mean, who's to say? I mean, is the game still scheduled to go on as is?
Yeah, I TBD. I don't think that's confirmed yet.
Right.
I think that's still up in the air. But yeah, the last week, the Patriots, week 17, they were able to get that win over Miami. Get to 8-8. Teddy Bridgewater kind of knocked out of the game. Your boy Skylar Thompson came in. But yeah, like the Patriots kind of had that one. We called it, here on the Rib Pod. We thought they were going to take that one down. So, that one kind of went our way. But yeah, I think in general, it's kind of things, no real surprise. I feel like, I don't know, it's the NFL has been kind of straightforward this year. there hasn't been anything kind of crazy. You know, Texans 2-12 team will get a win here and there. Tom Brady has a couple of great comebacks in his bag still, you know, still doing that magic.
That's crazy. Got the one the South. What's up with the Jaguars?
Jaguars still doing it. I think they are going to win the South. I think they're going to win them over Tennessee, or they're coming up. The schedule's coming up. Let's bring up a little content here, fam. Let's bring up a little. Let's see if I can share this. You know,
just looking at some of that. And Green Bay's still in. There's only like 3 teams in the NFC that can like make it. Green Bay, Detroit, and that's going to be a great matchup. You know, between those 2 guys, they gotta face one another, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Detroit went on a bit of a spree there, but I'm looking at the settings right now too, fam.
Yeah, I'm gonna just bring them up right here. NFL.
Yeah, Jacksonville 8-8. New England.
Well, one thing, fam. You know, we were talking about the Patriots a little bit before we went hot, right? And I know you had some stats like the defense is rock solid. We were just talking about their turnover ratio and how the turnover ratio has been. And right now, I got the football standings up, fam.
Perfect. Yeah. Beautiful.
I got the Patriots. They're creeped up to second place in the AFC East. Dude, unbelievable. Right. You know, Bills 12-3.
Look at the Dolphins and Jets though. Lost 5 in a row.
Still solid. Right. Unbelievable. If we're looking at the streaks, 5 L's.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yep.
Talk about it, you know. But again, you know, we can only do what we can do.
So, yeah, Patriots right now looking pretty solid. Jaguars looking at 8-8, same record as us. But yeah, we're going to be coming down to a couple games coming down to the wire here. But there's not much. I don't think there's much left on the line. Let's look at this playoff picture that they have up here for us, fam. I think, like I said, this Tennessee-Jacksonville game is for all the marbles pretty much on that one. That's basically a playoff game.
Tennessee, they're on a wicked skid, too. They've lost like 6-7 straight.
But, yeah, this 13 games out there. I think this Green Bay-Detroit game has some.
That's a huge one.
Ramifications, obviously. That's a Sunday night game, 8:20, so that's, prime-time game. But, yeah, other than that, I think that there's kind of a couple games. Just let's see what the playoff picture here.
It's crazy to think that the Giants got into the playoffs. Again, just as we're just on these guys, it's a good achievement for those guys.
And just real quick, while we're just talking football, fam, I just want to mention in my fantasy leagues, one's still kind of up in limbo just with the games going on. And then the other ones, things were kind of settled. I got paid out. So shout out to my man, Danny, great commissioner this year. Congratulations to Dan. He won first. Who was it? My man, Nash, he won second. Or no, I went second, obviously. And then my man, Nash, 1/3. He beat Kev, who came in fourth. So shout out to those guys in that fantasy league. And then the other one's still on the table. So we'll see what happens there. But
yeah, in my fantasy league, the homie Keith, part of the Cardboard Association there. This man won both his leagues.
Shout out, Keith. Good for you.
Yeah. Won our league, won his other league, and was like, talking all sort of nonsense today.
Wow. Took the double. So yeah, we got on the bubble, Miami Dolphins, Steelers, Titans. So I don't know if like we said, the Jaguars are taking the AFC South. Pats right there. They've got the last one. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. In the NFC, looks like, the Lions, the Seahawks, those are kind of teams up in the mix. The Giants, like you said. Yeah. Let's go, fam. Should be a nice little week 18 to kind of, wrap things up in the NFL and then kind of get back to the playoffs. I think 17
we'll see if we get in there.
So we'll see what happens, fam. Fam, let's jump into anything else, fam? Like anything else in the football world? Anything else?
Did we touch on who won the Rift Pod League?
Oh, please hit that, man. I think Birdman smashed.
Oh, bro, what?
Rob, good for you, man. Birdman smashed.
219 points.
Smashed. Birdman smashed. And actually, I know he smashed in DraftKings. Like, hey, man, my man Sully both smashed last week. Shout out to those guys.
First thing I said, I was like, I hope they use that
Rob
lineup.
this year.
And yeah, he sure did. NFL has been real good to Rob this year. Yeah, Rob in first, Frias in second, and 8 in third. So, shut it up.
Awesome. Yo, appreciate it. Yo, great. Yo, awesome job not forgetting that one, fam. And shout out to the homie Frias. I linked up with him and Todd. Shout out to those guys, linked up with them. I was actually watching that Bills-Bengals game with them, and things popped off. Man got hurt, so
that's crazy.
Those plans kind of went awry.
I didn't watch it live. You had hit me up. And I tuned in. I'm like,
yeah,
can't believe my eyes right now.
Yeah, it was definitely a little wild. So, yeah, real quick, we can jump into any other NFL talk, fam. Any games you looking forward to? You got anything on the line? I'm just kind of, nothing really on the line. Playing some DraftKings. We got our DraftKings game out there, but nothing much.
I don't know why that Detroit Green Bay game, for whatever reason, I'm curious.
Oh, it should be a good one.
Yeah, just not even just with Aaron Rodgers. Detroit, kind of went on a streak, and I don't know. I want to see that one. That's the one that kind of sticks out to me. So, and there's implications, playoffs.
Last thing I'm going to share real quick. We just talked about it. Something that surprised me is we were looking at some stats before we went hot, and we were looking at the turnover ratio, and like all the I think that's one of the best way to. I don't know. Maybe I gotta revisit it, fam. One of the best ways to quantify teams in the NFL. Just a real quick and dirty kind of estimator. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can share the screen. But I looked at it real quick, and Pats are looking pretty good. Surprised me.
Yeah, you got the top two. Between what Philly.
Pleasantly surprised me right now that Pats actually lead the league. Victorious, you mentioned this before we went hot, which kind of spurred this whole thing. Pats lead the league with 18 picks, tied right there with Pittsburgh. But they have the giveaways here as well. Giveaway column. Hope you can see this. So they got 20 giveaways and 27 takeaways. So. The difference is +7. If you look across the league, Cowboys, top team in the league, +11. Eagles, top team in the league, +9. 49ers, +9. And then the Pats sitting right there, +7, surrounded by some, solid teams as well. So, I don't know. There's some teams, I think that are solid, that are down below, like Chiefs are way down, -5 in turnover ratio. So,
hey, Bucks minus
Bucks. Bucks -2. Some teams I wouldn't expect to see there, but nonetheless,
even the Bills are kind of lower in there. But yeah, I mean, it just shout out for the Pats defense. I mean, and again, I feel like have been seeing it all season, and there's been a few times where I'm not gonna lie, I called an interception. I'm like, yeah, I feel like these guys are about to pick it, and then dude picked it.
Couple picks this.
Yeah, it was like, I'm a guru.
So are you in the camp? There's little last 30 seconds here. Are you in the camp you want the Pats to make the playoffs? Or some people I
do, but I mean, it only makes you get you more experience, gets you guys. Of course, I want to see the guys in there. I think, when it comes to the players, if you look at it from a player's standpoint, 100% they want to get in there, want to prove themselves. Maybe they can get a win. I don't know. 100% I want to see them in the playoffs.
No, I'm with you too. To me, it's what's the difference between if we lose in the first round or we finish 8-8 or 8-9? You're gonna get the 17th pick or the 20th pick. It's come on, it's not really that big of a deal. So
no,
onward and upward. Good luck to the Pats. We'll see how all that shakes out. Good luck to this man. Fam, give us this man's name again. We're gonna say it in a positive way.
Damar Hamlin.
Let's go, Damar Hamlin. So hopefully, pulling through Damar Hamlin. Shout out. Let's go, Buffy Bills. In league rival. We're going to send all the positive energy we can our way. I know lots of, like we said, the man does a lot of work in the community. Lots of people donating to his cause. So let's go, Damar Hamlin. Shout out.
That's it. Blessings, man.
Let's keep it moving. Rib Pod, we're going to keep it moving. Next thing, fam, I was just watching some AEW upstairs. Just watched yesterday or the other day. I was watching some Monday Night Raw. So
wow.
I've been getting in.
Same company though. It's okay. You can mesh them together.
Yeah.
They're all
that's fair. So just getting into it, fam. Getting into a little bit more than I want, I think.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, fam. Again, I'm hashtag proud cousin, man. I'm love to hear it. And your boys acclaimed. Yeah, I saw that. The Jeff Jarrett. Nah, I saw that they won it and then they faked it out.
Wow, this girl can't. I was so heated too. I was cheering for Jeff Jarrett, cheering for the old school heads. It was Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, I can't believe.
And what's his name?
What, Billy Gunn?
No, I forget Jeff Jarrett's partner.
Oh,
it was an old school cat too.
Oh yeah, it's the dude who does the Ric Flair impersonation. Jay
Lethal. Yep. So he did. Yeah. It's so him and Jeff Jarrett against these two young cats.
Unbelievable.
And they took it down at first with a little help from their manager. outside referee called it off.
Aubrey Edwards, the woman, they treat her like she's a wrestler.
Outside referee called it off. Like, no, we got to restart this thing. And like, come on, they started going again. So come on,
playing. Yeah, no, that's funny. Yeah, I think I told you, and I don't know what the result of it was, but I want to see Samoa Joe, just beat the brakes off Darby. So I don't know what the result is.
Oh, that's probably gonna happen.
Oh yeah, it's 100%. He's gonna choke him out. He's gonna throw him over the ring, I'm sure, at some point. Yeah, I don't know. It's always, again, I be chuckling seeing Darby just get tossed, fam. Yeah, they did something weird to the ring too. I guess something about like changing the setup. So I'm curious to see kind of what that's about. I think they took off the ramp so that when they come in, there's no line.
Oh yeah, I think they did that.
That might be gone or something like that. So
yep, I think they did that.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch too much of it, but yeah, I know that's what's kind of popping on the AEW streets. But
I saw the homie Mello yesterday too. I saw him fighting.
I think I told you we talked about it. Apollo Crews with that Nigerian accent, fan, with no more. So it was a great match. It was a great match. I thought overall, like, again, it had that high flying, fast pace to it. For me, seeing this dude like powerbomb Apollo was pretty solid. I don't know if you saw that, but lifted him up, just kind of showing the strength side of it too for Mello. But tough, a little bit of a tough ending. Didn't quite hit the mark. The camera did just a good enough job to kind of do a quick. We got to call it where it's we got to call it kind of call it a buck, fam. He missed the mark, but outside of that, I thought the match was pretty solid, man.
Fam, the match was okay. I'm gonna tell you what, AEW, NXT, WWE. There's basically NXT. AEW is just a hair better than NXT, but NXT is like, fam, like when I watch it, and I'm giving you like, yo, you're in the streets heavy. We've talked about it. I'm not in the streets as heavy as you. You're at the pay-per-views, fam. You're really in the streets. You got the stubs. You got the stubs to prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I'm just saying, like, when I look at it, I'm just watching from TV, like, it's hard to watch NXT sometimes. It's even hard to watch AEW sometimes. I was watching Johnny Moxley tonight. The mic wasn't even working. They had to give him like 2 or 3 mics, fam.
Did they? No, that's bad. That's bad. Like,
they had to, fam, just a microphone that we use, that we got here, that we go through every night.
Come on.
I think I'm too adult. I messed up my audio.
Come on. I can't be hearing that. That's bad.
So it's like, come on.
And it's facts. It's facts, fam. I mean, sometimes wrestling can be even tough to watch. That's why, that's the beauty of recording it. Pick and choose what you want to watch. Obviously some of the storylines blend in, and, it goes without saying. We cover the homie Mello, but
I thought it was good to on AEW to get the OGs in there, get their little. I thought they had that title at first. I was cheering for him. That was
Jarrett, man.
I was like, wow, unbelievable! I couldn't believe they gave him the straps, and then the chick came in back in. It's like, no, that was the pin was off. Couldn't do that. Run it back.
They're like, we'll give you like 15 seconds with the belts, and I seen a picture of Jeff Jarrett. I was like, yeah, I won it. It's like, nah, run it back. Yeah, man, I kind of some crazy stuff too outside of WWE, AEW, and NXT, fam. It's just New Japan Wrestling had like their WrestleMania, basically. It's like Wrestle Kingdom. We touched on Kenny Omega plenty of times in past pods, and people should already know about Kenny, but him and Will Ospreay, I think this dude's from like New Zealand, but they had like a 40-minute banger, fam, like a 5-star match. At some point I want to check it out on YouTube, but seen some highlights, and yeah, man, these dudes are.
The promo. I saw the promo that this man ripped.
Which one?
Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
he ripped up Kenny Omega.
He ripped him up.
Got in his face, got through a couple nasty words in his face, but yeah, it ripped him up.
Yeah, did not hold back. They be doing that out there with the New Japan Wrestling. Just it's so. Yeah, that happened. Sasha Banks, who she's not Sasha Banks now. She's like Money Monet or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Yas Queen.
Okay.
She came out here snapping and shit. Like, yeah, I don't know. But she actually, I don't know if she was all snapping. That's not necessarily true. But nah, she came out, and I don't know. I was like, I guess one of the big surprises out there in New Japan, you know, to have her. I said, this, you know, she's done her thing in WWE. Some people would say, you know, probably not on their list, but you know, she's a high marquee signing. But and then another thing too, Shinsuke Nakamura, fam. WWE just letting him go out there and wrestle, fam.
Oh wow.
Which, you know, I mean, obviously Vince would never let something like that happen. Triple H giving a blessing for that, but he wrestled this dude, the Great Muta, who's like a legend.
Legend. Yeah. Legend. WCW legend.
Legend, fam.
Yeah.
Shinsuke did some crazy stuff. He like sucked the venom out of Muta's mouth and then spit it back at him, and then fam.
He had like that. He had like that green mist, fam.
Yes, fam. He sucked the green mist out of the Great Muta and then spit it like they were saying that.
Come on, don't get me going. Come on.
They've never seen them. They said that they've never seen anyone.
Wow,
take the mist out of someone and then like it's
pull that Uno
done.
Reverse card. Like, yo, give me that.
Yo, shout out Uno. We just played some Uno Attack.
Lovely game
2 days ago, but
lovely game.
Yeah, no. So just that's the one thing. Obviously, with new school, we talked about it earlier too. Like new school versus old school. And I know we'll wrap up here in the wrestling, but like new school wrestling, right? Like dudes able to like kind of do maybe something that they may have not been able to. Like Vince. Old school wrestling, fam. I don't know. With just so many levels to it all. Just so much different. Like, yeah, it's almost like you have to do that. Vince would have been like, nah. Again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's just what it was. So these current wrestlers, they should be blessed that like Triple H, you know, I guess is like, you know, understanding of stuff. So
yeah, what I'm going to last thing I'm going to hit you up on, like it's kind of wrestling, kind of not wrestling. You know, UFC world, your boy Dana White, fam. You know, cause saw the little video, you know, in the club. I think it was like a New Year's Eve joint. I don't know. I saw an interview after that he gave there. He's like, yo, we're bent up, whatever. But like, yo, this man, I think his wife, I don't know if he was like holding her wrist, holding her, you know, I gotta. Whatever.
He may have said something to her. I don't know.
Yeah, check the video up. But basically, she slaps him like a time, and then he basically hauls off, you know, a couple of rocks her like 2, 3, 4 times, maybe like pummels her, fam. And
it's like, clear as day.
Not a good look.
Nah, bro.
What's the vibe on that, fam?
You know how Theo Vaughn said, fam, this man's just ready to punch. Too many energy drinks, fam, in the club.
Real monsters. Yo, a lot of monsters.
Too many monsters. He said, oh, he was ready to punch.
Yep.
That's what it was, fam. He just like, it's you know, bent out of shape, probably all juiced up, you know, whatever, all coked out. Who God knows what. But it's like, yo, Danny, you're a scumbag, bro.
Scumbag. What about second chances, fam?
Second chance.
Give this man a second chance.
I mean, he's probably been given apparently his wife said he's never done this before.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, you know, if this is his true second chance,
it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation.
Yes, you know, I believe in second chances 100%. But I like to think that Dan has probably had a few more than you know, one. You know,
a few more than most. For sure. A few more than most, fam. I would think.
I'm surprised it's not even.
For sure.
It's not really like I don't see it in my ESP. I see Greg Berhalter.
Yeah, well, you know why, right? You know, if you think real quick, like Dana White, first of all, owns the UFC. He's
the president.
Yeah, he's Roger Goodell.
Yes.
So it's like if Roger Goodell got. So is that going to be out there? And he has a chummy relationship with all the media. Why would they be stirring this up? You know. Right. No, so it's like, yeah, there's no.
We know.
This is nasty. If you've seen the video, I saw it once or twice. It's like, bro, like, wow. And even like, yo, fam, I'm a big second chance. Big, but like, yo, this man like rocked her not once, like not twice. Yo, he gave her like the Heatles. You know, he gave him like the LeBron James, D Wade type. Like,
you can't even defend that, fam.
So it's like, I don't know. At some point, it's like, yo, you gotta chill out, Dana White. Yeah, he's probably all rocked up, fam. So just had to get you, Dana White.
Red to punch, fam.
Dana White, grimy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Like you said, it hasn't been too much in the news. Had to throw that out there while we were in the.
Did it happen?
In the squared circle.
Did it happen?
I don't even know. We might have just made that up.
Right?
We might have just made that up.
Are we in the Matrix?
So anyway, fam. Last thing. Hey, we've already jumped into so much, and like I said, Damar Hamlin, shut out. That's where we
shut up. Damar Hamlin.
You know the thoughts are. But really, episode 70, we ripped through some NFL stuff. We ripped through some wrestling. Just gave you some Dana White. Just ripped through that. Fam,
Right through.
while we have some time here, I'm just going to tell the people, we got the golf streets coming up, fam. First tournament of the year. I bet it's on Tony Finau. I bet it's on Tony Finau. Come back. Let's see. Hope it comes back. First tournament, Sentry Tournament of Champions. The tournament's out there. Kendra did the graphic. The DraftKings game's out there. Starts tomorrow. And it's Hawaii time, so we still got time.
Another entry, fam. Krankenstein in the house.
Let's go. So, hey, starting it off, I think there's like 39 golfers, maybe 38, whatever. No cut event. You know, in Hawaii, the vibes.
More money, right? Or like 15
A lot more money. Hey, a lot more money in the pool this year.
7 more mil than it was last year, something like that.
A whole lot of tournaments, fam. The pay got juiced up.
Yeah.
Whole lot of tournaments, the pay got juiced up.
Something must have been going on.
So we'll see what happens with all that. But yeah, just had to throw that out there, right? We got the DraftKings game. We got the DraftKings game out there. There's going to be... we're really probably gonna start, further on down the road. Just like NBA season didn't start, really till whatever. We're probably like the first major season,
right?
But really, fam, our game's gonna be out there weekly.
Oh, we'll talk from now on. Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about it. Falls in line with what we did last year too, fam.
This is just like, we're just kind of breaking the ice a little bit. They're in Hawaii, Kapalua. Par 73 should be a nice easy course. Birdie Fest. I know John Rahm went, like minus 30 last year. So, like I said, no cut. Some people just take it as a vacation. It's all the winners. Everyone who won a tournament in 2022, they get invited to the first, Tournament of Champions. You know what I'm saying? So here we go.
Every guy,
what a vibe.
These guys are all like
all winners out
golfers,
there.
100%.
All winners out there. So, everyone should be feeling good. Like we said, the bet is Tony Finau this week. That's who we're going with, and that's who we're going to ride. Excuse me. Fam, I don't know if you got anything else to add to the golf streets, but
I like your Tony Finau pick for some reason. My gut's telling me to go with Justin Thomas, but either way, I don't know. Maybe throw in a top 5 bet for Justin Thomas.
Yeah, Justin Thomas solid too. This again, so this is like being a no cut event, being just like 38. It's like a weird event. Yeah. Some people you can tell, like I was saying, the motivation is different. Some people take it as just a vacay. Lots of angles talked about, lots of narratives as far as like, a bunch of people over the kind of fall and winter break got married, had kids.
Yeah, definitely
got engaged. So, a whole lot of narratives, fam, like down that street,
Did Tony have another kid? Did Tony Finau have another kid?
I don't know if he had another kid. He got I think he got a few, fam. I think he got a few.
Him and Dempsey, fam.
But, they got, for sure, he's had that baby swag. Yeah, they got plenty of baby swag. Facts. But, plenty of angles to be worked, plenty of things to be looked at. But, golf streets are back, fam.
I'm excited. I'm excited. It's for me, I like it because it's just new territory, or new-ish territory. At this point now, I'm like, still very amateur, but, fam, I love it. And waiting to get out there, too,
Yep. No, we just hit up the Riv Invitational. We've been talking about when we're going to do alumni weekend, and we're going to try to get, I think, some golf out on that weekend. That's coming up in April, I think, fam. Wow. So we'll drop some more info on that as we get it. But, Golf Streets is back. We're going to be in the mix on that. So just be on the lookout. More content, more polls, et cetera.
More content.
Yep. So we're out there. So, again, just ripped through a whole bunch of stuff. NFL, gave you the intro. Wrestling, gave this man an elbow. Just went through some UFC.
I took it.
Hey, bumped it good. Yeah. Just went through some golf streets, a little, low key on the golf streets. But, Tony Finau's the pick. Can't say that enough. And then, we're going to maybe try to throw a little pick out every week, as much as we can. So, onward and upward. We're going to take a little break. It's about 10:30 here on what? Wow. January 4th. 2023. Unbelievable. Episode 70. Victorious in the house. Unbelievable background. We're still trying to do the expanding. Still trying to do the screen sharing. So your boys are with you. We're going to come back after the break. We got some Premier League talk. I actually got some notes now on soccer. I jotted down. And actually, they might be rusty. I gotta check it out.
We're gonna hit the table from like last year.
some NBA talk.
We're in 2023, fam.
Celts just got manhandled. We'll talk about that, and then we'll also talk about. I heard some maybe picking up DeMar Cousins. I mean, excuse me, Boogie Cousins, DeMarcus Cousins. Excuse me.
Really?
So, yeah, little buyout action. So, talk about that, and then, anything else? Anything else on the table? Like I said, the Greg Berhalter stuff we'll jump into in the soccer stuff. But fam, it's gonna be all on the table. OT in the mix.
Second half.
Pot in the house. You boys, come on, stay with us.
Stay.
Appreciate all the love and support. We'll catch you on the second half.
Subscribe, share.
Wow, couldn't say that any better. Catch you on the second half. Peace. Yo, boys are back. Episode 70. Rip Pot in the house. Victorious.
70.
Javier. 70.
21.
We're recording January 4th. It's about 10:40. Took a little break. Here we are back. You boys just crushed it on the first half. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Stay in tune. Stay in touch with us. Stay contacted. We got all the content. Victoria's throwing out the polls. Got a whole bunch of stuff going out there with clips. We got the YouTube out there. Make sure you leave a comment.
Yeah, YouTube, road to 100, fam. Road to 100 subscribers, fam.
100 subs? Let's go. We can do it. I think we get there for sure. So make sure, Joe, tell a friend. Tell someone you don't know. Tell someone we don't know.
Road to 50, whatever. Fam.
Perfect. Love it. So, Rip Pot in the house. Went through a bunch of stuff in the first half. Crushed a whole bunch of NFL talk. Good luck to the Pats going on this weekend. We'll see what shakes out with the game. Damar Hamlin on our thoughts, of course. Good luck to anybody still doing it, like any fantasy battles, any, like season pick'ems, fam, right. Any of those type joints. So good luck to anybody doing that. And then, hopefully I crush in DraftKings. But, shout out to Birdman Cell last week. Shout out to those guys, Manhandle last week. And also shout out to Frias Todd, linked up with them. Shout out, whatever. Anybody, you shout out some cats in your league. What was this man's name?
Keith.
Keith. Took the double.
Yeah, so. he won Jose's league, and then he won Dre's league.
Took the double.
Again.
Shut up.
Literally, he tagged all of us in it.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
All right, Keith.
Yeah, talking the talk, walking the walk.
Congrats, Keith. That's my brother, man.
So on to, second half. We're going to jump into some soccer talk, some Premier League. We were just talking about the French league before we went hot. PSG getting dealt there first. Domestic league lost. In the League One there. We'll hit some NBA talk. And then, a whole bunch of whatever Premier League talk. I mean, Rev's got a couple signings, fam, that we were just talking about.
Between the three kids in the draft.
Two today, right?
Yeah, and then
Blessing. And this man,
Latif. Latif Blessing. And then, what's the different? Dave Romney?
Romney, I think.
Defender. Dave Romney. Yeah.
So, we'll go through it all. And then we got a couple, we'll hit on the Greg Berhalter thing. We'll hit on, some OT, some NBA, usual stuff from the Rip Pod. Your boys here. Javier's here. Victorious is here. Still looking sharp. Still representing, fam. Here we are. Episode 70. So let's go through the Prem, fam. Let's see if I can bring up the screen sharing. What did you, any takeaways from the Prem? Saw your boy Ronaldo jumping into the Saudi Arabian League with Al Nassr. What do we got? Saw Man U 4-0. In games played without Ronaldo, fam. What do we got? Hit us with something, fam. Hit us with it.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that, forget all that Ronaldo stuff.
I'm gonna see some screens.
We're onward, man. Yeah, the team's just looking on fire. I mean, they've kept clean sheets. They're winning, and they're just they're bouncing up the Prem standings. And I think I said it to you. They talked about it too. Is there a possibility where these guys can go and make a run for the league? And honestly, it's kind of up for grabs. It's no disrespect to Arsenal, but I mean, United's only 9 points behind. They got Arsenal and City next. I mean, technically, they got City next. They got 2 cup games before that, but I'm talking Manchester United right now, obviously. But if they can somehow beat Man City and Arsenal, I mean, now you're talking about these guys really getting up the ladder, 6 points. Kind of closing it, and obviously there's still even more work to be done after that, but that depends on reinforcements for these guys. Right now there's talks that they need coverage in places, but there's not enough funds. That's a whole nother thing too. Sad situation at United, just with the whole how you're not going to have enough funds for players. Like,
well, that was just going to hit you up. What's the transfer? Any transfer targets? Any? We saw Liverpool making moves. We see Chelsea maybe making moves.
Well, they got money.
this man, big money for Enzo.
Enzo Fernandez. I said Enzo.
City, I don't even think got to make any moves. Arsenal, I think should be in the move. With Gabriel Jesus now down. But yeah, what's the transfer targets? Anything else, fam? All over the Prem. Give us
Yeah, I mean, you got the results up there right now. Arsenal just drew with Newcastle, and I mean, just Newcastle too. We touched on it last week, and we'll probably continue to touch on it. But they're doing work, and they've got guys who are injured and guys who usually play, and now they're not playing, and they're just a system. Tottenham's falling apart, although they won today. That was actually a good win for them. They smashed someone 4-1. But yeah, I don't know. Leeds. I saw Leeds battling today. They had a 2-2 tie with West Ham. That was a bit of a thriller. They actually almost both teams, I think, almost got victory at the end. But yeah, the Prem is the Prem. We're almost halfway there, and shout out to my boys United, man. They're just putting in work right now. Eric Ten Hag just got them going. Rashford's on fire. Casemiro, I mean, dude's just been an incredible signing, and I can go on and on and on. But just happy where my squad's at, and we'll see. I guess more to follow on the Prem in that respect.
Yeah, I think for sure. If, we're talking about a little halfway point. Everyone, we got 38 games on the table, and so we got 20 left. 21 left for some teams, what have you.
But for Targets, fam, real quick, they're talking about a loan deal for João Felix from Atletico Madrid.
Yep.
That's if that could really come to fruition, that's huge. That's
Is he
a little bit of wishful thinking, but.
Wasn't that a little transfer target in the summer that didn't go through and all that? See what happens with was that João Felix? Oh, was that him?
For what? For
United wasn't he a transfer target? Who was the transfer target that didn't go through? That was Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong. That's his brother. That's his brother over there.
Yeah.
They're like this. They're like the same guy. Yeah, fam. I don't know. I think I was just gonna say real quick. Halfway through the season here, just about, they got a couple, Caribou Cup and whatever, and then they got
they got Everton, they got Everton and FA, and then they got Charlton in the Carabao Cup. And then honestly, if they beat Charlton, they go to the final, or they go, I don't know, they go to like the semis or something like that.
Hey, just in general, a good place for them to be.
Well, yeah, I mean, good
place for them to be.
Yeah, they're in concession for cups, and
they're in striking distance, right? They're all over. They got European football written all over it, and just the vibes. Let's see if they can add to it. The energy's there. Let's see if Arsenal starts dropping down. They got some injuries. I think Man City. They're going to do their thing. I think Newcastle's going to come down to earth a little bit. I know you mentioned they got injuries, but I think they're going to come down.
Yeah, they're like a true grit team. Eddie Howe got them like engine.
Liverpool in 6 right now. Liverpool will end top 4 in the league. So mark it down, your boy Javier.
Well, they'll have to take on Newcastle because it's not going to be United. I'll tell you that right now.
Might be Arsenal.
Wow, it would take a serious collapse for that to happen. But yeah, City got Chelsea this weekend. Actually, they got City tomorrow. What am I talking about? We're recording on a Wednesday. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say January 4th. Write it down. Top 4. Liverpool is right now sitting in 6th, fam. Cody Gakpo coming. I don't know. Darwin just got to get his stuff together. Luis Diaz, come on back. Luis Diaz, we need you. And I think, we haven't seen the best out of Alisson this year. I think, some of this international break, people just kind of still recovering from.
Well, Van Dijk is out. Also, he's out with a hamstring. He's out for the next, he could be out 3 weeks or longer.
Out long.
Yeah, he's going to, it's not good. Not good in that. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough for them, fam.
Let's go. Boys marking it down right here. But yeah, I think United's a great spot to be for GGM.
We're trending, fam.
Glory right now. Anything else you want to jump? Any other Prem stuff? Anything else?
No, I mean we touched on the Messi, and I mean just Messi coming back and just maybe helping us PSG. Did we touch on PSG real quick?
No, yeah, hit PSG. That was I was going to hop over to that. Just that matchup they had against Lens was a big matchup.
Again, PSG was without their players. I know Messi, just came back today. I'm sure they're pumped to have him back. Did you hear what he said after, though, fam?
What's that?
He was like, this man's the GOAT, fam. He's back. They got the hay for him. So,
fam, warm it up. Yo, I wish you were right here and there so I could chop your head. Warm it up. That was dry, fam. That was a riot. I'm dying inside. I didn't know where you're going with that, fam. Yo, you got me with that one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
So, but in all seriousness, Lens really gave it to
that, fam.
Yeah, I know. I like that. Lens, it was a home game. Those French crowds, man, they got their ultras, fam, and those dudes are just buzzing. You can tell. PSG didn't have their guys. Neymar was out with a red card. Again, Messi just came back today. Midfield was looking trash, just giving the ball up. And we talked about it. This cat Fofana from Lens, fam, he's going to be a big transfer target. He's been doing it all season, but this was a game for him to kind of make his mark. So just kind of wanted to call that out where it was.
I like that.
Lens.
Sekou Fofana. I like that. He was in the midfield. Yo, that leaves, fam, 17 games played in League One for all the teams. PSG on 44 points. Lens in second place, 40 points. Marseille, 36. Stade Rennais up there. So, yeah, there's, again, we're getting almost the international break was almost like at a, midway point, just like a couple games shy of the midpoint. Basically all the leagues. Yep. So,
Germany starts in a week and a half, 2 weeks, or something like that.
Gave everyone a chance, to kind of reset, but obviously, injuries going to happen, whatever. But yeah, 17 games played here. You're looking at the table. PSG.
First loss for PSG.
First domestic loss in a long time.
Napoli took a loss today too to Inter. So now there's no teams in Europe who have, everyone has lost the game. Napoli was the last one, and PSG. So just recent updates.
Just going through the table here, man. French league. There's so much history on these teams, so to see any of these teams drop is tough. But I'd like to see the switch up. I like to see Lens up there.
I love
Stade Rennais. PSG.
Even with the Prem, fam, like it's it's not top heavy. City's not up by 86 points. Even though Haaland's been Haaland has been really killing it, but. I don't know. I love to see just the I hate when it's just like,
fam.
Can't stand.
Let's jump. Hey, what we really got to talk about is this thing going on with U.S. men's national team. Greg Berhalter, Claudio Reyna, Gio Reyna.
What's going on?
Talking about an event from 32 years ago. Let's get the rip pod.
Gio Reyna wasn't even born yet, fam.
What's your feeling, fam? So, a couple days ago, let's give the people a background, right? A couple days ago, there came something, U.S. men's national team kind of, Greg Berhalter came out and apologized for kicking his wife. He said somebody was basically, came out and said they had some information, came out and,
kicked her in the legs.
And they came out and basically told the U.S. Federation, Soccer Federation, like they had information from Greg Berhalter from 30 plus years ago that Greg had kicked his then girlfriend, now wife, in the legs, in the back of the legs or something like that. And yeah, come to find out, a couple days later, that anonymous source or, whomever was Claudio Reyna and his wife, and obviously had something to do with Gio Reyna and his playing time and all that. And it just, fam.
Well, the info didn't even come in until after it was known that Gio Reyna wasn't going to be playing. And all of a sudden, he starts getting these messages, which, by the way, when I first started reading it, I thought somebody from, the Middle East or someone was out to, what the hell is going on? I had what is going on here? Then to find out that underneath the hoodie, fam, the Scooby-Doo, fam, Claudio Reyna, fam, and his wife.
Claudio Reyna and his wife.
Shaggy, fam.
Claudio Reyna, who goes back to, went to the same high school as Greg Berhalter, went to UNC. Bro, they grew up in, New Jersey.
Bro, North New Jersey.
Well, I think they went to prep school, whatever. You went to UNC together, have known each other forever. I think they were their girls or wives, whatever, were roommates.
There's a picture of Greg with like baby Gio, like Gio at like 6 years old, fam.
I mean, I don't
Like
even
being
fam.
like, oh yeah, you know, like Greg's known Gio for like, you know, since
We're both in the soccer world. We both coach soccer. We both played. You know, it's like, I mean, I don't, just like I said, it reeks of U10. It reeks of U12. It reeks of like travel team. It's like, wow, helicopter parenting. My man Rolando hit me up. He was like, yo, I can't believe what's going on right now. He's like, I thought the Mexican national team had problems and issues. He's like, look what's going on with the U.S. team. It's like, what a joke.
This is a joke, bro.
What a joke. And not only that, not only to like bring it up, but like, what is this thing 30 happened 30 plus years ago?
30 years ago?
What are we going to do?
Well, for me, it's like, Claudio Arena, what are you doing? Bringing?
What are you trying to? Hey,
what are you? Hey, you think that's? And how do you think that's going to end, Claudio? How do you think that's going to end with, bro?
What do you get? What positive anything can you get out of this, Claudio?
Doesn't make it right that he kicked. Obviously, you know, the dude said he went to counseling. Like let's clear all that up, right? Like that should be known. But it's like, but like the fact that like
what skeletons you trying to drag up though?
Yeah, if anything, right. So now I'm hiring someone, right? And I'm gonna be like, yo, dig something up on Claudio. Find out what happened. Find out what he did. You know, like get behind
the whole thing stinks, yo. Claudio Reyna, and I always thought he was a solid player. Like
he's like Captain America.
Like, yo, we don't know these guys, right?
Fam, he was like the original Captain America, fam. Like when
come on, man, come on. We've seen these parents. Come on, we've seen these parents. You know, Alexi Lawless rolling over in his grave.
Rolling, fam.
You know. Landon Donovan rolling over in his grave right now. What's going on with this nonsense going on? So unfortunate, man. You hate to see it. U.S. men's national team just looking like real jokesterish. But
cool to call me. When he calls me, I'm like, yo, something must have broke out in soccer. Did you hear? I'm like, yo, turn it on. I'm like, yo, what's going on? What the hell's going on? Yeah, turn it on.
You know? So more to follow on that, but just nonsense, fam. Not a good look. Not a good look. Hate to see it.
It's disgusting, honestly.
Hate to see it, fam.
And now they got some scrub being like leading the charge. Like now who is this guy?
No,
who is this guy?
You got me. You got me, fam. You
got
me. I don't know, fam. Gonna jump from there. Jump into NBA, fam. Celts. I don't know if you got to catch the game last night. They played at Oklahoma City. No SGA for Oklahoma City.
What was that? They were without, and they were without their top guy.
I don't.
This dude. Their leading, goal scorer. Their leading guy, what? Shea Gilgeous Alexander, fam. 31, 30 points, whatever.
SGA.
Yeah,
fam. Just sad stuff right now. The Celts.
Doing the great.
They let up 150, right? The Celts.
That's a lot of points, fam.
The Celts just, I don't know. They're weird right now.
Playing down, fam. It's just playing down to comp.
100%.
But that's probably one of the more like piss poor results in terms of, like that's bad. Like I don't know. I mean, the Celtics, the team. You know, I love. They always tend to rebound and make statements after. So it's I don't know. Curious to see what kind of the fallout from it all is, but they got to respond from that. They got to respond for that.
Yeah, they're 26-12, fam.
Unacceptable, fam.
5-5 in their last 10, so just hitting 500.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 26-12, just falling back down to earth. When you're losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are 16-22 right now, like they stink. They're not a good team. So when you're losing to those type of teams, it's like, and they're without their best player, you're really just like, it's like lack of effort, fam. It's like, you're not like respecting this. You know what you should do is go and blow this team out.
Yeah.
Manhandle this team so that way in the fourth quarter you're sitting kicking your feet up is what you should do.
How you not gonna come out and play these guys like like you're not playing like the Nets or something? Like I don't know. It's just again, it's a mentality thing. There's still a young squad, right? And I think that's just part of learning.
Smart got booted out of that game.
Oh, I did see what, third quarter.
I think sometimes too. I think this is where your coach comes into play.
100%.
Whether it's the timeouts, whether it's being like just having some experience in the game, just being around it a little bit and kind of knowing when to pick and choose your spots. Yeah, I don't know, fam. I don't know. It's January 4th, so we'll see how still a lot of basketball to be played
for sure.
You know,
For sure.
They always say like the All-Star game is the midway, but it's that's definitely it's probably like 2/3 of the way.
Yeah, still some gelling too, I'm sure, just with Robert Williams being back. I don't know. I mean, but I mean, from what I've seen, this guy's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right, and yeah, let's hope they keep him. Hopefully, they don't do something crazy for him.
Yeah, I agree. Weird. Oh man, I wouldn't like to see that. I wouldn't like to see that.
I wouldn't either. We've talked about it in the past pods.
I'd like to add to what's going on. We said, maybe Boogie Cousins, little bio candidate. I saw maybe dropping Noah Vonleh. Haverhill.
Yeah, I mean,
shout out to Haverhill.
Yeah, but he don't do no type of scoring. I mean, I don't know.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. I think just complimentary stuff. I wouldn't see any big shakers, but. Yeah, Celtics, more to follow. Still a long season, still a lot to be played. 26-12, right? So 38 games, not even to the halfway point. So plenty of ball games left.
Yeah.
Still plenty of updates left. RipPod ain't going nowhere. Road to 100,000 subscribers is up there, fam. So make sure you subscribe. Get all the latest and greatest. And fam, more to follow on that.
Start having a sign up like 9 days
everybody's
without work incident.
Wow, I like that.
10 days.
OSHA.
10 days without incident.
What I was gonna say real quick. Lots of people putting up crazy stats.
Yeah, man. The Luka. Spider. Can't
even go further without shout out to Pele, the homie. We had to throw that out there.
Yep.
Bless up. Pele, the legend.
82 lived a good life.
One name, just a legendary when you buy one name like that. So don't have to talk about it. Legendary from Brazil, just unbelievable. Set the way for a lot of people. We got I saw your boy Haaland was like, "Yo, shout out to Pele. Everything that I've done, Pele did before me."
True.
Storm, paying homage.
I saw another quote too. They were like, "You know what?" He's like, "I knew I couldn't beat Pele." So it was like one of the guys on ESPN FC. He's like, I knew I couldn't beat Pele, so like, why even try? Like, I knew I could be more like a Beckenbauer, like more defensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I wouldn't even try. I wasn't even trying to like. Can't rap. But R.I.P. Pele.
Couldn't go any further without mentioning that. That was just in my notes right here. I looked up real quick in my soccer notes. We jumped over it, but just fam. People throwing up crazy numbers in the NBA. We talked about Luka, 60 and 20 and 10 or 11 triple-double. Your boy Donovan Mitchell just threw up 71 and 11 dimes, I think 8 rebounds.
Yeah,
getting silly. So I don't know. NBA is on one. I saw Kevin Durant putting up some silly numbers right now.
Who was that? My bad.
Kevin Durant putting up some silly numbers right now, like silly, like really efficient, throwing up some. Tyrese Halliburton doing like 20 and 10, shooting over 40% from 3-point. Like just just people really like next level. Getting into like the nitty gritty NBA, like. Nerdy stats type thing, fam.
Yeah, shout out. Who's that on Twitter? What's the stat?
Oh, StatMuse, always crushing. StatMuse, always crushing.
Shout out StatMuse.
Check that out there if you're out there on Twitter. Make sure you're following us, of course. First of all, Revolution Pod. Make sure you leave a comment, review out there. Check out the website. You already know, fam. Hit the NBA. Hit the had to shout out Pele real quick. Hit the Premier League. Hit the League One. Episode 70, your boys in here. Got a lot to look forward to this coming up week. Sentry Tournament of Champions up in golf. Final week in NFL. Excited about that. See how things shake out for the playoffs. And then
a lot on the line.
Lots on the line. And then the last thing I was just going to mention was, just Prem, fam. Prem just coming back. Like soccer really coming back. I'm excited for the Bundesliga to come back on the 20th, but soccer really coming back. You know what, fam? While we're in it, Revs, couple signings. Didn't really hit the Rev signings. I'm looking at the thing behind you, looking at the thing behind me. Came up with Blessing. We mentioned it quick. Just what NFL, not NFL. Revs MLS season going to be starting up. Preseason starting up soon, and it's going to be back sooner than we think. The regular season. Yep. Just your quick thoughts on the off season so far on the Revs.
Well, I mean, they spent the mill, between the center back $525K. I got it here, and then Latif Blessing $400K. But yeah, I mean, this Latif guy, I guess he's got like ton of assists or whatever. He's been with LAFC since 2020. Same thing with this Nashville guy. He's played 86 games, started since 2020, and I'm sure he's been partnering with Zimmerman. But doesn't stick out to me. But whatever, you don't always have to stick out. Just go and do your job. And I don't know, and he's also played under Bruce. So yeah, between those two guys should be interesting. I know they got the draft picks as well. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking forward to the season, and again, we talked about it last pod. Damian Rivera, Esmir, some of these young guys, Noel Buck. Yeah, it's gonna be, always something to look forward to. But
I feel like, just what you were just saying, Finn. There's a lot of bodies. I feel like there's a lot of people. It's almost hard to talk about. I saw they re-signed Nacho Hill. So he's back in the mix.
I'm a fan of Nacho.
I don't mind it, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of bodies, fam. It's like, you can there's only so much playing time.
But there's depth to it too, though. There's injuries.
100%.
So I mean, that's it's not like they're getting like superstar player guys. They're guys who are
complimentary role players.
100%. So I think for me is I don't know. It'd be curious to see how it all plays out, but that's kind of the recent news. So
perfect. More to follow. I had to jump in on that real quick.
No, I'm glad you did.
Couldn't go without that.
Yeah,
but we're gonna kick it more into high speed as the season continues. Kind of same as golf, but golf is really here. Excited for that. Tony Finau's the bet. Had to mention that again. Fam, gonna jump into the OT final streets. Talk about we're really in the final streets, episode 70. Give the people what they really want. This is what they came to talk about. Hit the sports section all around. But
yep.
Fam, I gotta. I don't know if you got anything off the top real quick, but
go ahead. Go ahead. You got something.
I'm gonna pass it to you, fam. I've been doing a lot of talking, fam. I'm gonna sip this.
So, fam, again, one of them nights, went to sleep early. Probably got to bed like 8:50. Woke up like 2:30. Pop on the phone. Hit up the YouTube. Got down a rabbit hole, fam, seeing this freaking DJ Ack, but fam going in on Tory Lanez, fam, going in on the whole YSL thing. But I was up to like 2:30. I was 2:30, like 5 o'clock, like 2.5 hours. Again, that's like the prime time, fam. Just going down the rabbit hole, but like Tory Lanez, man, just seeing that whole thing unfold. Again, we say it so many times, fam, but it's sad. It's a sad world we live in. I mean, this dude, just hearing all the stuff, like, building up and hearing him trying to, like, the phone call that he had with the chick that was in the car where he shot at Megan. Just the audacity of this guy, man. And then his father crying and screaming out the court.
Hey, fam.
I don't know, fam.
We got to give people some background, right? So, talking about Tory Lanez, rapper, shot Megan Thee Stallion, another rapper, and then talking about what was the other thing you just mentioned?
The YSL slime.
The YSL, these guys talking about a RICO case, like down in Atlanta, like a federal case. Like dude, those guys got to come and snitching out on each other.
Thugger's looking at life, fam.
He's looking at like a life sentence. And then, I saw, Tory Lanez, I think he did get found guilty, and he's looking at like 20 years maybe and being
12
deported.
To 20?
Yeah, because he's, I think he's Canadian at the very least. But, it's just, fam, just, I don't want to say like hip-hop drama or like rap drama, but it's like, first of all, like, Tory Lanez, you're a scumbag.
For sure.
Tory Lanez, you're a loser. What are you doing shooting anybody? What are you doing shooting like a lady? What are you doing shooting like your girlfriend or whatever?
Fam, like, he was in the jail. He was talking to the chick and he was like, yo, my bad. I was so messed up. Like, I was so drunk. He was like, yo, the homies are feeding me shots. But like, it was just so sad to like
loser.
Like, but it was pathetic. Really?
Honestly, hopefully Megan Thee Stallion is doing better. Hopefully she's all right. Hopefully, it's like I don't
she's
even
strong, fam. So I think
literally I never even like heard no songs from her. I just know she's like a rapper. I couldn't tell you a song that she said. Couldn't tell you what she looked like. But hopefully she's doing all right because that's not. We don't mess around. We don't condone that nonsense.
What, bro? He shot her. And she got like shrapnel in her feet, fam. She had to go to the hospital. Like, what?
Come on, be better, Tori.
Like he didn't. I mean, I'm not. It doesn't make obviously just to put it in context, he didn't shoot her. Shot at the ground, but like either way, like bullets went off, fam. Like what?
Come on, fam. Tory Lanez, you're a loser. I I'm gonna take that ball, fam. What I was gonna go off on,
go
fam,
down
is
another
like,
rabbit hole.
I gotta go off, fam. I'm like, yeah, we maybe even hit on it before. It's like these groups, fam, like these groups, like these food groups, like when I'm,
wrestling groups too, fam. Anything.
What I'm alluding to is like, yo, you can't throw any kind of, I don't want to say like negative review, but like you can't leave like your opinion. You're like, basically it's got to be adverts. It's got to be an advert, only positive reviews for restaurants. And I understand like livelihoods. And I understand people own I get it. Like, yo, but like this is an opinion page. Right. This is like, yo, I left. Hey, I went to, whatever restaurant, Javier's restaurant, and I got the steak and cheese. It's known for steak and cheeses. Steak and cheese was whack. It came out extra sloppy. It came out like, yo, the bun was, ripped in place. Looked like somebody already took a bite out of it. Yeah. And like the place was disgusting. There's a fan covered with like an inch of dust. Like, no, I wouldn't go back there and eat at all. Like, you can't leave that. Like, and like, how about 10
days?
How about this? I tried to talk to the manager about it, and he wasn't even hearing it. Like, like made me feel like the bad guy. And like, here now this is where So I no, you can't do that, fam. Can't do that. So it's like, yo, it's only positive reviews. Places can only be good. You can't have. It's like, yo, I don't know what world people live in, fam.
No, it's you know how it is. You can't say nothing over an opinion. You're gonna get roasted, and that's it.
Chewed up.
Forget about it.
If you go on like any contrarian view, and it's like not even like I don't even want to say that's like a contrarian view because like that's an opinion. Like
no, that's it.
Everyone can have an opinion.
Shout out to a few people on just social media recently. I've seen some real ones posting.
There's some dogs out there, bro.
Yo, I've seen some real ones posting out there being like, yo, like pretty much like check you like good ones. Like sometimes I'm like, all right, this person actually worth like they can actually say I'll give them credit for that one. So but it's your fam comments and so it's wild. It's the doggy dog world out there.
It's a doggy dog. Yo, it's a great way, fam. It's a great way to put it, man.
It's really
like every man from you got to watch it back.
Well, again, even us, we're putting ourselves out there. It's all good. Rip us apart. I don't, it's
no, don't rip me apart.
Nah,
rip this man apart.
Rip, exactly. Yo, shame this man. Rippity rip, fam. Nah, but it's funny. It's
just had to throw that out there because like, you can't even. I wouldn't even like share my opinion anyway on one of those things because like everyone's looking to cry about something, but it's like,
nah, I'm not trying to get caught up in that.
Yeah, I had to throw that out there, fam.
No. It's
what else? You got anything else?
Damn, I had something at the tip of my tongue, and now I've lost it. And I didn't get to write it down. But
perfect, because it's good timing. Good timing. We're going to chop it up at that.
70,
episode 70. Yo, they've been short and sweet, fam, keeping them to the point.
That's it.
You know, getting lots of love, getting lots of feedback on it. People, first of all, people been talking about, we need the wrestling. People been talking about, we need the wrestling.
Unbelievable. Oh, yeah. One thing I didn't touch on was just, so Kevin Owens, right? Got smacked, actually he smacked up.
Yes.
And
broke his eardrum.
Broke Roman's eardrum. So Roman was out for like 2-3 weeks. So, in that Cena match Friday, fam, Roman had to give it back to Kevin.
Boom.
Fam, I don't know where and when and how, but at some point, he got snuffed out by Roman, and now Kevin got that guy. But they call it it's a receipt, fam. It's a receipt. Gave him a receipt. So
gave him boom.
I had to cover that and just kind of do a wrestling.
Hey, that's it.
Overview.
Boom. Had to boom. Just drop a Stone Cold Stunner right there as we leave. Yo, episode 70. That's how we're gonna finish it, fam. Give people the last little wrestling scoop. Episode 70, January 4th. We're recording. Riv Pod in the house, like we always do. Giving people a sports update. More than a sports update.
More.
Sports plus. Fam.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Culture. For the culture, fam.
Yo, appreciate you joining us. Yo, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe. We always say it, man. So thankful for all our supporters, all the fans.
Yes.
Hey, anybody's out there staying engaged with us, man, much appreciated. Thank you. Keep rocking with us in the new year. You know what I'm saying? If you're out there making New Year's resolutions, stick to it. No ciggies. Do your push-ups, do your sit-ups.
All that.
Get your sleep, drink your water, say your vitamins, and eat your prayers. You already know.
Yeah, get some sleep, man. Get some
Rib
sleep.
Pod in the house. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Episode
Facts.
70. Go
Appreciate
Pats.
you, fam.
Yo, appreciate you. Catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.